Capricorn. Hey Caps. It is Ray. I am here with your December monthly prediction. I feel like when I say that, like, I should be using a different title. So the titles may be different for January, we'll see. But hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. It is Ray. I just said that. When I was starting your reading, tapping into the energy of Capricorn, there's a lot of second guessing. And with the second guessing, you're right the first time, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that. But let's get into today's messages. I had to put on my high vibrational oil, activate the senses. There's something about when you smell flowers, it activates something inside of you. I don't know what that could be. Let me get these decks so that they're closer. You are my first reading of the day, so just bear with me, please, as we tap into. But I hope you're having a good December. Actually, we enter your season this month, so happy early solar return. I am recording this on December 2nd, so it's currently Sagittarius season, but after Sagittarius season is Capricorn season, so happy early solar return. I feel like because this is the season right before your season, it's a good time to reflect. And Capricorn also goes into the year 2022. And so this is a good time to reflect on this year, reflect on what has worked, what hasn't worked, what was successful, what wasn't successful, what lessons were learned, what cycles kept coming up. If you had repetitive cycles, do you know the root of that? Do you know why you're still in those cycles? I tweeted this rising. Let me read it to you and make sure I quote it correctly. But it says, if you're always placing blame and finding fault in others, but you don't find and see the errors in your responses, your decisions, and your actions, then, well, it's 11:22, so you may see 11:22 a lot. Then expect to repeat the cycle until you decide to take some accountability. And so I feel like that's relevant. What cycles have been repetitive? It's like I feel some of you are having like a woe is me type of energy, when really to really shift and make a difference, you really have to look at yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be honest and be truthful with yourself about some things and people. And some of you need to be more sober. I don't know. But let's see what December has for you. The Castle. It's too many cards. Capricorn, December 2021. So with this Castle card, this is what the Castle looks like. I see you getting glammed up. Some of you may be doing a photo shoot. Pearls have been coming up a lot. And what is it? Is it snails that create pearls? And snails are considered like the bottom feeders of the ocean, right? You may have to fact check me on that. But with this, because we're approaching your season, I see you getting glammed up. There's pearls, there's rhinestones, there's flowers. So I feel like you are really heavy into self-care. Some of you may be dieting, you know, like that New Year's resolution type of energy. I feel like you're starting in Sagittarius season. As we approach your season, I hear snapback body. And there's something, so, okay, with this castle card, right? And with this, you know, castles are I'm thinking like old Victorian, ancient civilization type energy. So you may be traveling with the castle, London. I don't know. But with this, I feel like there's something, for instance, women wear makeup to cover up acne scars, to cover up, what is it, dark circles under your eyes and all of that. So I feel like you're using glamour to mask something, okay? Just like with the castle, it can be beautiful and vibrant on the outside, but on the inside, it's old, it's withering away. Things are breaking down. So I feel like with the month of December, Spirit is asking you to really go within. Whatever you're covering up, whatever you're trying to hide, it's time to face it so that you can confront it head on in the cycle. Yeah. Capricorn, December 2021. Capricorn, December. Ooh. Eros. Diamonds. Okay, you may be getting some diamonds for your birthday. This Capricorn season is during Christmas, right? So you may be getting some diamonds for Christmas. Whenever I see this card, I always get the energy of sweet lies. Like, not everything is black and white here. Okay? Not everything is black and white, and someone is trying to shut you up with gifts. Someone is trying to like mask something. Like, there's the energy of masking. I don't know. These cards, these same cards came out for someone last month. I don't know which sign it was, but we have the tear in the box. And finally, we have the offering. Okay. So, the tear, the box, and the offering. Something needs to be sacrificed in the month of December, okay? Something needs to be sacrificed, and with this box, like if you look closely at it, it can look like a pyramid, or it can look like a flat surface. It's all about perspective. Like something's something's in the attic above me, but there's a need and a shift in perspective. And I feel like there's heavy purging, unmasking that needs to be done. And this is an emerald with a gold pearl. There's a truth you refuse to face. And with this offering, like I'm focused on the hand being closed. Like there's an empty offering. So when I focus on this offering card, in one of the decks, which I'm about to pull from it now, there's a 10 of wands, right? And this 10 of wands, he's carrying the wands and he's trying to nurture dead soil. It's like he's trying to bring dead soil back to life. And it's like instead of moving on to the next plot of soil that is fruitful, that can bear fruit, they're focused on what's not growing. Again, a shift in perspective needs to happen. And like Capricorn is earth energy. Earth energy when it comes to material, like maybe I'm a Capricorn stallion and a Taurus moon, so in a Virgo Venus. So when it comes to earth energy, Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. When it comes to earth energy, like we want the money in the cars in the clothes, the hoes. I suppose I just want to be successful. That Drake type of energy. We want success. We want the glimmer. We want the abundance. We want the diamonds. We want the showering of gifts. But there's a lot of surface level focus, and it's like what's on the inside does not match the outside. So there's a need to go within, to wash off the makeup, to take away the jewelry, to take away the pearls, to take away the glamour. Like when all of that is taken away from you and you bear all, like who are you? You still love yourself the same as if when you bear all, do you still love yourself the same as if you have the success and the luxury? Because it's like the inside and the outside don't match. It's like it's causing friction. So instead of it coming together, it's working against each other. And there needs to be a shift in that. And some of you need to cry. Like this rising, when I was just journaling, like normal routine, and I just started crying, and then I'm like, why the fuck am I crying? And then I had to like be honest with myself of where I'm unhappy in my life, what seems to be unfulfilling in my life to me. And yes, you know, even though I am aware and tapped in and know that I should focus on the energy of gratitude, like a part of me is sad, a part of me is hurting, and it's okay for me to honor that. And you know, when I show up to the world, I show up like all is well, all is good. But you know, you guys don't know what I'm going through behind this camera. So it's like, give yourself grace for that. People may not see, but people can feel, and those that see know. And you know, whether they choose 1222 on the timer, 222, it's time to balance things out. Pay attention to who sees you for you and who is just seeing you for what you can bring to the table. Yeah, because this energy of friction is keeping you in a box, and spirit wants you to break through. Like the success that you desire, it can be yours, but you can't give an offering with a closed hand. Like you need to be open to receiving. But there's like, look at this box and this castle. The pearls around this castle is still in a box. Like it's time to break through and open your eyes. With this tear, okay, so with this castle, the eye is closed, right? And with this tear, the eye is open. So once you release, once you surrender, once you purge, then you'll be able to see clearly and move accordingly, and everything will be back into balance as it should be, as above, so below. Capricorn, December 2021 spirit. I feel like with Neptune going direct, like the illusions are no more. Like you're able to see clearly. And the Ten of Swords is on the bottom. And I was talking about the Ten of Wands earlier. So yeah, 10-10 energy. It's time for cycles to end, and as we approach your season, like every solar return, every birthday, it's a rebirth. So how are you choosing to rebirth yourself during the month of December? Capricorn, December 2021. Capricorn, December 2021. Give me a second. Let me clarify. 11:33. Hella synchronicities. 444 on the timer. I feel like because of the friction that you feel like you're out of balance and you're out of alignment. When you see synchronicities back to back, it's a sign that no matter what you're growing through, you're in divine alignment. You things are happening as they're supposed to. But again, it's all about your perspective. So we have the Moon, Justice, Two of Wands, the Chariot reverse, and the Knight of Cups reversed for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Also with this, I was looking at the crescent moon on this offering card, if I can pick it up. This offering card. Also with this offering card, some of you need to give some things away in the month of December. Give to Goodwill, give to Habitat for Humanity, give to others. Like, you have a lot to give. And some of you have an addiction to shopping. So it's like, if you're wanting to receive more, you need to give more. There needs to be a equal energy exchange. Or what have you given to Spirit lately? What have you surrendered? Please clarify the Chariot reverse for Capricorn, December 2021, please. Stop, pause. I said, what have you given to Spirit? And I didn't even pray. We're 60 minutes in and I haven't prayed. So give me a second, God, please. Whew, stop. God, please continue to use me as a channel and a vessel for you as I deliver the December monthly predictions for Capricorn. God, please speak through me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude. I apologize for not seeking you first. Ashe. All right. Some of you need to pray. Okay. Some of you need to rise with gratitude. Like, the first thing you should say is, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever divine source, higher power that you believe in, 1711. You need to say thank you. Rise in gratitude. No matter what happens or unfolds through the day that may frustrate you or may make you feel less than, know that you are adored by God. Why God loves you. Why is the Knight of Cups reversed? And as I say that, like, I'm getting emotional. Like, ooh, it's an emotional month. It's an emotional month. I got Virgo's reading yesterday was emotional. So if you have Virgo in your chart, definitely watch that. So we have, with the Chariot reversed, Chariot reverse is clarified by the Strength. So, and the Knight of Cups reverse is clarified by the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Swords. So it's time to shift your mentality. Again, shift perspective. It keeps coming up. Perspective. With the Chariot being reversed with this Strength card, like this Strength, the Lion, she is leading, right? She's leading, and she has, okay, a couple of things, all right? I don't know why I just got hella excited. But with the Strength card, Strength represents 8. 8 is also the infinity symbol flipped sideways. What is that? Horizontally. And so with this, as she is divinely guided, right? Her path, her steps are divinely guided. And with this lion is here to protect her. And her left hand is over, I've never broken this card down like this before, but her left hand is over the lion's third eye. And then her left hand is over the lion's crown, and her right hand is over the lion's third eye, okay? So when it comes to, and then with this Ace of Swords, Swords is all about thoughts, communication, enlightenment. And this could be communication in the physical world, communication in the spiritual world. But this is divine guidance. No matter what you're going through, tap into your inner strength, okay? Tap into your strength. Ask Spirit to guide your steps. Ask Spirit to guide your tongue. Ask Spirit to take over your thoughts, to fill you with high vibrational thoughts. Release the low vibrational thoughts, okay? Burn that shit away. And also with this Ace of Swords, and she is covered in white. White represents new beginnings. That's why I love snow. Like, people don't like snow because, oh, it's so cold, but they love going outside and making snow angels and snowmen and I'm about to say snow bunnies. I mean, if that's what you like, but with this, it's time for a new beginning. Okay, it's time for a transition. But but this is a time to also tame. You need to tame your mind. At the beginning, I'm like, you're second guessing yourself, and there's two hands over the head of the lion. So this is saying, go with the initial thought. Okay, the first thought is the right thought. You know, when you're taking a test, well, when I was in school and you were taking tests, and it was like, if you didn't know the answer, go with your first gut instinct. That's usually the right one. And the same message applies to you, Capricorn. But also with the Chariot being reversed, like, things may be moving slowly for you because there needs to be a shift within. All right, like upright, the white and black, that's balance. It's duality. They're looking at each other. They're working together as one. But like I said, with it being reversed, there's a lot of friction. There's a halt in movement. Also, with the Strength card, she's holding the lion back from moving forward, okay? I'm getting this energy of wanting to attack. With the Seven of Wands upright, she's fighting, she's defending herself. When it's reversed, this is a time to take a step back, release and surrender to spirit. Let God take the wheel for once. But you know, you may be dealing with court matters as well in the month of December. Things may not be flowing in your favor. For some of you, again, this is a collective message. But with justice, if you feel like things have been, unjust for you, just know that things are being balanced out. But as things are being balanced out, you need to take a look at your heart. Is your heart as light as a feather? You also need to eat lighter as well. If you're wanting to get messages from the divine with this moon card, if you're wanting to gain more enlightenment, eat lighter. Like, on days that I do readings, either I fast or I eat extremely light. Like, I eat fruit or I eat oatmeal, but I don't get into a full meal until after I'm done reading, so that I can be a clear channel to connect with you guys. But with this Two of Wands, yeah, this is divine guidance. It's time for a new direction. It's time for a new path. And you may be revisiting things from the past so that cycles can stop repeating. Okay. Capricorn, December 2021. Capricorn, December 2021. And forgetting oneself. Do you know who the fuck you are? Jesus. Now, I personally don't believe this. I don't believe Jesus was born on December 25th. But technically, according to Christianity, Jesus is a Capricorn, okay? And he has, like, look at this. Then I mentioned mask, right? You see there's a mask over his eyes, okay? And there's flowers around his crown. And I'm thinking about when Jesus was crucified and the thorns in his head. Whew. Okay. God damn, these fucking readings are so, it's my empathy, but you're destroying yourself with your thoughts, okay? Your thoughts are your enemy right now, Capricorn. You need to realign, you need to rebalance, because your thoughts are causing you to go down a spiral that it becomes harder to get out of. I feel like I said this in somebody's reading last month too. I don't know. But yeah, you need to take a step back, stop fighting, stop resisting, reflect, and know who the fuck you are. You don't realize your power as you should, but you need to remember. And then I hear, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Capricorn, December 2021 spirit. Capricorn. Capricorn. Yeah, just breathe. Everything is going to be okay. It's all going to work out. You may not know how now, but you will, okay? And then on the bottom, we have find balance. Yes, balance out. Balance your thoughts. Balance. Open your heart. Look at each and every chakra. I recommend listening to Landrell's self-care package because he focuses on every chakra. And it'll help you rebalance and realign. And yeah, the sadness and isolation, a lot of you are emotional in the month of December. A lot of you feel isolated. You don't know who to connect to. You don't know who to talk to. If you have nowhere to turn to spirit. Turn to your spirit guides. Turn to your ancestors, your angels, your orishas. Whatever you're tapped into, connect with them because they want to connect with you. And they've been trying to connect with you, but you've been rejecting them with your thoughts. No? Capricorn, December 2021. So we have be bold and make the first move. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. A lot of people have been fucking going through it. And then on the bottom we have hold your vision. I feel like that's somebody needs to see that. Hold your vision. Don't give up. If you've started, and this could be like if you started your own business and you're not making any sales, it's like you're wanting to just throw in the towel. But do you have faith in your business? Do you have faith in what you bring to the table and what you offer? Like it all goes back to self at the end of the day. And when it comes to be bold and make the first move, and when it comes to like this initiating, I feel like you need to speak up about what you desire. Tell spirit what you spirit already knows what you desire and want. But do you know? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? And spirit is saying you don't. You need to go back to the drawing board, okay? You need to go back to the drawing board, figure out why you started. Go back. Some of you need to go back to childhood. What did you want to do? What did you want to accomplish? And go back, like get back to that energetic frequency of excitement. And this is a full moon in Capricorn card, and this is a Capricorn reading. So the end of a tough cycle, the tough cycles are ending, okay? They're ending, they're approaching. Oh, I taste my Thai food right now. Some of you eating Thai. And I haven't, I'm waiting to eat that once I finish this. But like when it comes to rewarding yourself as well, like reward yourself after accomplishing whatever it is. Like this is a time I'm getting full energy. This is a time to really take a leap of faith, to go after what you want. It's like you're worried about everything that could go wrong, but I feel like everything that could go wrong has already went wrong. So what, like someone told me the other day, it's only up from here. And I feel like that applies to you too. Oh, Capricorn, December 2021. Be open to receiving, be open to the downloads. Everything that we go through, you know, our ego may be dissatisfied, but our higher self knows what's coming, and our higher self is satisfied. Like, pay attention. Like, there's a major need for you to pay attention to the cycles. And I'm going to title that your reading, pay attention to the cycles. And some of you need to get into the heart. You need to make heart over head decisions. Yeah, you are going through a divine transformation. You know, when we're in the process of a transformation, when we are in the middle of a testimony, when we are in the middle, I'm getting tornado energy. Okay. I may be wrong, right? And I see in this deck the Healing Chaos card. But in a tornado, I believe the safest place, when it's like a real tornado is happening, the safest place is inside of it. In the middle is where you're protected. Okay, and I could be wrong. But that's what I'm seeing. That's yeah. But this is the time to speak your truth and tap into your power. Definitely look at your throat and solar plexus chakra. There's hella blue on this board. Like, you need to speak up. Speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay? What was this? No. I saw the going forward card and I put it back, but Spirit said no. Continue to move forward. Some of you really want to give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. The grass is greener on the other side, okay? You just have to, with this gateway, you have to make it through to the other side. And I know it's cold outside, but connect with the sun. Talk to the sun. The sun brings enlightenment. Purify yourself. Purify your heart. Cleanse your heart. Heal. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. And express your most authentic truth. Let's see what you need to surrender in the month of December, Capricorn, and I'm out of here. Spaciousness, and there's a butterfly on this card. It says, what do I no longer need? I said you guys need to give some shit away. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things that drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Yeah, you need to get back to that excitement. Anything else Capricorn needs to surrender? And then we have empowerment. And I saw this. Empowerment and clarity, okay? Empowerment says when you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. Surrender. Surrendering is saying, God, I surrender. Move from your heart and stop worrying and stressing and stop being all up in your head, thinking about shit over and over again. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. And finally, clarity says, let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. Trust that your first instinct is your right instinct, okay? May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying the message. Thank you, Spirit, for speaking through me. But God bless you, Capricorn. Again, happy early solar return. Surrender. Throw away the old. Get rid of all that no longer serves you so that you can walk into your birthday in a brand new beginning as a divine, abundant, beautiful unicorn. Okay? I love you. God bless you. And one more thing. I feel like eclipse season is really beating your ass right now. It's okay. By the time we end eclipse season, maybe you're on top. Okay? I love you.